Hey guys, this is the first real video that I'm going to be putting back up on YouTube after my trip back from Zhengzhou. I've been real busy lately. I've been getting a series of root canals in China, but tonight whatever killing agent they use to kill the nerves in your tooth, it's worn off. Like, it's just not dulling the pain anymore, so like I'm in searing pain. Like the whole left side of my face just hurts. So I'm going to the dentist in a few hours. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now. But I've been I wanted to talk about something real quick. I really like TV. I like movies. I like TV shows. Everything like that. And one of my favorite cartoons of all time is Gargoyles, believe it or not. I've got a lot of favorite cartoons, but that's one of the more recent ones. I don't think that there's been there's also like the Boondocks and all the stuff that's on Adult Swim, of course, but this Gargoyles was a great series for like a general audience, and it dealt with a lot of things. I went to the gathering in 2005, and I met Greg Weisman, the creator, and Tom Hernandez, the guy that plays Lexington. That guy was really cool, by the way. Tom, if you watch this, man, you're awesome. Greg Weisman was cool too, but a lot like you'd imagine a series creator being. So, what I really wanted to talk about is, we're not getting the series continued in TV format, at least not right now. But Disney did authorize the series to be continued from the end of the second season in comic book form. And I've been reading the comic books, and I honestly have to say that I was at first. The first thing that bothered me was they redid the journey. If people want to watch that episode, like, they can watch it. I don't see why we had to wait till the third issue to get a new story, which bothered me a lot. The style of the comic is cool, but I swear some of the frames in the book look like a 3-year-old drew 'em. I don't mean to insult the artists. Like I said, the majority of it is good. It's just one or two of the stills in there now and then just really don't mesh with the rest of the book. And not to like, I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but cloning, it's getting a little old in that universe. I think I'm getting a little tired of the whole clone thing. I wrote, I'm still kind of writing, but I was working on a fan fiction when I first got into college, and I did away with the clones pretty quickly. I think a big mistake of most cartoons, and some regular TV series too, but most cartoons really, is that by the third season they've added so many characters that you start to lose focus on the main characters. And then there's the Gargoyles fans, the fans. Interesting people. I mean, I'm a Gargoyles fan. I wouldn't necessarily say that's something that I'm really proud of. I mean, I like the show. I think it was brilliant. I like the characters. I like the format. I like the way everything flows. But I don't know if some people seem to take it really, really seriously. Like, I went to the gathering, like I said, 2005, Las Vegas, and it's like August. I mean, it's hot. And there's guys walking around in like fucking leather trench coats, man. Like pretending they have wings or something. I don't know anything about it. But I think one gathering was enough for me. I think that there are some people that they go to conventions and then they say, all right, like I'm enough of a fan that like I don't need to. I know how I feel about this show or this comic book or whatever. No one here seems to see it my way or is interested in at all in what I have to say. So I think one gathering was enough for me. Although it was really cool to talk to Greg and Tom. but like Greg keeps a lot of secrets, so it's hard to get information that you can't find on the internet. You know, he's not the type of guy who's going to reveal something like. He's not going to tell what Fox whispered, or he's not going to tell what you know, Titania whispered into Fox's ear, right? Like, he's just not going to tell anybody. And I don't know, it just seems so long. But the main thing is the comic book. You know, it's a good way to. I just think I think it's real short too. You know, it seems like I'm done reading it awfully quick. Especially this last one, issue 6, was really kind of disappointing, I thought. Yeah, and I'm really one of those people that likes the relationship between Elisa and Goliath, and I'd really like to see that grow a little bit more. Sorry, I'm getting a cold too. It's really cold here in China right now. That's why I'm in my bathroom under the heat light. Plus, I can look at myself in the mirror and, you know, make sure the video comes out well. Maybe I should just get a tripod for this thing. But you know, you know, we wanna see the relationships develop, and right now they're kind of working on different parts of the story, more cloning. Sorry, spoiler. And you know, I being in China, I've gotten used to seeing love stories that are kind of a different format, and they're awful. But you know, having at least some of the relationship mixed in would be nice. There's this guy on YouTube. I'm not gonna say who he is too much, but he's dressed in a gargoyle costume, and he's talking about how he's reviewing the comic, and apparently this guy like won some type of contest, or is familiar with Greg or a friend of his or something like that. He got drawn into the comic book, and although I know he's playing a character, just hearing him talk about it was really weird, So, like, I've come to realize that although I am a Gargoyles fan, I don't think I'm really one of the creepy ones. Ooh, I'm sorry I used that word. It's really early, guys. Don't take me too seriously right now. He's not. I'm just not one of the it's like one of my favorite shows, but I'm not really die-hard into it. I'm not going to wear a trench coat to a convention in the summer. I'm probably not going to go to another convention because it was just I had more fun in Las Vegas than I did at the convention. I spent a lot of money at the convention, and I tried to attend the what's it called, the debate about Demona, and just didn't really agree with a lot of what was being said there. I mean, sure, it's their character, but like, I see Demona a lot differently than a lot of people do. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for this video right now. Might do kind of another one about something else soon, but this is the one I'm going to put up online. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. My family's going to see this. I really love and I miss you guys so much. I really wish I was home these days. China's not working out for me so well in some ways. I just, it'd be nice to be home for the holidays, but I'm gonna, try and celebrate it as best I can, with my little brother, and, I'll be thinking about you guys, and everybody else on YouTube, or, whoever sees this. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And then the new year will be coming, and with 2008 we get a new president. Vote Democrat. I don't know. I don't really vote anymore, so being in China I can't, I guess. Or maybe there is some way I can vote here. I'll have to look into that, but we'll see. Wish me good luck at the dentist. I hope I'll be all I think I'll be in and out of the dentist for like 6 months. You know, I gotta get like crowns and more fillings and 3 or 4 root canals, and it's just gonna be hellish. But anyway, good night, everybody.